Okay, we're back, and I'm still sort of cleaning up here from my little bit of mess from trying to get. I don't know what's going on here. I got some wacko-ness going on with lines and stuff, but I'm getting it cleaned up, and it looks like I've got my walls pretty much in the right spot. So, not the easiest process to get this thing going get these upper level walls the way we want them, but if you just stick to the principles of drawing lines to make planes so that you can push and pull and move things around, then you should be in good shape and you should be able to get it going. So I'm gonna triple click it. Actually, I've got this as a component already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and um, put the color on it. Make sure it's all nice and white. So now these are do I have an upper level walls yet? I'm gonna make it. Upper level walls. Oh, I have it. Where is it? Upper level walls. There I go. So now there's some cool stuff that we can do. So let's see. Now I'm gonna try to turn on my all the other model elements. Here's my model. So let's see, I'm going to turn off my upper level DWG so I can sort of see what's going on. So maybe I want to get rid of a couple of these lines, but I don't know if I want to do that for all of my diagrams, just for one or two of them. So I think I'm going to leave it as all these components for now. But the first thing I think I want to do is I'm going to turn on the upper level and main level DWG, and maybe I want to keep just those DWGs in some of my other diagrams. So I'm going to go ahead and move a copy of this, if it'll let me. Move it pretty far away, maybe about that far away, times five, well, times 4, right? Because we'll do 5 diagrams total. Let's see if I got 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So now what I want to do is make a style and a scene for each view of the model, and I want to get the model pretty well centered into the screen like this when I do this. So I've got I'm going to open up the window that is styles, and I'm going to open up the window that is scenes. There's going to be a whole bunch of scenes in here that I need to get rid of that came in with the DWG, so I'm going to go ahead and select all of those and get rid of them. Yep. And then I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scenes for each one. Scene 1, we'll call it the generative. Generative. We'll call this. Come on. There you go. Structure. Program. Circulation. Press return, John. And the hybrid, which is a diagram that will be some one of the other two. So I'll go here, refresh it, update, done. In the scene, it looks like this is the construction document style. So I'm going to rename that generative. Refresh, refresh, update. So now I'm going to pan over to the next model, and I am going to make a new scene for this. First of all, I'm going to I'm going to refresh this so that it's the current view. I'm going to change this to, well, I'm going to add a scene, so it's generative 1 is what it says, and I'm going to change that to structure, and I'm going to make the face style that, just so I can see what's going on. Refresh, refresh, update. And I'm just doing this for now just so I can see the difference when I get, just so I know I'm doing it right when I when I set things up, panning over, zoom into the next one. That's scene 3. Make a new style. Whoops, there it is. Make a new style. We're going to call that, well, that was supposed to be program. Press return, John. There. Refresh, refresh, and I'll make this an X-ray. Refresh, refresh, update. Okay, then I'm going to go to the next one. I'm going to make this one a wireframe, and I'm going to call it circulation. Make a new scene. Did I just mess something up? I may have messed something up. Hold on a second. Did that a little out of sequence, didn't I? Circulation generative program structure. No, we're good. Okay. So here I go to circulation and refresh, update. And that should be good. Let me just verify that I'm doing this right. Yep. Yep. Looking at what changes there. Yep. Circulation. Yep. And then the last one, the hybrid, which is all the way back to the beginning. That's not where I want to be. I'm going to just zoom out, pan over to the last one. And this one, let's see, I'll do is this kind of thing, this hidden line mode that also has X-ray also on, just so I can see the difference of what's going on. And I'll make a new style and call this hybrid. Refresh. Go to here, refresh, update. Now I'm set up. I got circulation, generative, hybrid, program, structure. All those are the ones I want in my model. They're all linked to these different views. Generative, here they all are. So I'm going to save this. Then I'm going to go send to layout. And hopefully this will come up before my 15 minutes are up. So essentially what we do when we make styles and scenes, and we link the style to the scene, then each scene has its own style, and then we can generate each diagram in a different way, you know, whether we want it to be hidden line or whatever. And then when we're in layout, we don't have to mess around with much. It links it in a very live way, so we don't have to mess around too much. Oh, look at that! My trial's about to go out. Busted. Working at home. Okay, so I'm going to go down to this guy right here, this particular tabloid landscape. It's kind of the one right smack in the middle over here, this one. When it comes up, you should see just one line at the bottom of text, and that's it. So here's what's come in. Here's what's come in. It came in. What's gonna, if I click on this to activate, you'll see it's just the last SketchUp view. So I'm gonna switch that to the generative one, and then I'm gonna sort of expand this out so I can see the thing. Let's see what I can do here. It's kind of funny the way this side-to-side thing works. It doesn't really like things very much. And then maybe I want to shrink it down, get it on the page. Eventually I'm going to explode this so it's going to look very different, but for now I just kind of want to get it on here like this so I've kind of got a good sense of what's going on. You know, this obviously scales it as well. So one of the things you can do is sort of do this. If you want it to fill the page, If you want to make sure it fills the page, you can do this. And then you can go right here, double click this, and this brings you in the model, and you can kind of move things around and get it exactly where you want. And then you'll see it says modify generative, but that's fine. That's kind of what we want. So then what I'm going to do is take this, copy it, and make 4 more pages down here. And I'm going to rename these. So I'm going to rename this as generative. Rename this one as program. Rename this one as structure. Rename it as circulation. And rename this as the hybrid. Not hybrid, hybrid. And then I'm going to go to my program one and paste. Control V. And then under the SketchUp model thing, I'm going to switch that to be program. Then structure, paste, structure, circulation, paste, circulation, hybrid, paste, hybrid. So it looks like they all came through. The styles are different on each of them. Yeah, a little bit different based on how I set them up. And that's it. Those are my sheets. So then I want to come down here. I want to do the project title, and I want the project title to be the McMackins Residence. There it is. And then under the company name, company address and current date, keep that current date thing as it is. Under address, let's do the course number, or 1103, assignment 3, and then here put your name, and now we should be able to see on the other sheets all that stuff is already there. So that's it. You're ready to print and do all you need to do. So I'm going to pause this now, and the next video we'll talk about how to make each of these into diagrams and then how to annotate. Thank you.